All right, let's talk weather now. Yesterday, as all of you know that ventured outside, you saw this. Well, maybe not the mustard fields, but you saw the wind, and it was really blowing. Our Carly Gomez was making some tracks through that field, I think, yesterday, and it was, Rob, when we talked about this yesterday morning, it was just starting to pick up. How bad did it get?
You know, I would say it was right up there with what we thought, and in some places it hit the upper limit of what we could really expect. I mean, Vacaville, 51 miles per hour, that is not only enough to cause, you know, the allergy issues and tricky driving and things like that, but that's enough to take down some sizable branches and maybe even some weakened trees. So it was a concern, not only just for your general health and how you navigate the day comfortably, but for safety. I mean, walking around near tree limbs that could fall, that's always an issue in parks and other open places. So folks, we got through yesterday. The wind was very strong, and guess what? We're going to just kick back and enjoy the day today. There's still a little bit of an early morning breeze, which is important because when it's cold in the 30s and 40s and even a little wind, it makes you feel extra chilly. So bundle up this morning, and you're going to ditch that jacket, trust me, by about noon, because we are warming up and we're going to take away the wind component. And the main reason why is this. You know, we're still in between these two areas of pressure, but they're moving along. And so once, you know, you're right in the middle of it, the winds max out. But once it shifts to the east, you're getting some wind, but not the direct hit. I want you to pay attention to one sneaky guy up here. This is an area of low pressure. And, you know, sometimes we use weather jargon, but sometimes it's fun. This one's called an inside slider is what we call it because it goes around California. You don't think anything's going to happen, and then it dives down to the south very steeply. And the only thing you need to know about that is that it does impact portions of California, but not the whole state. I'll show you where in just a second. As far as the wind today, it's a little breezy, but watch this. The wind speeds start to drop, and then the direction. Notice how there's all these letters just swirling around? That tells you that it's variable wind. It's going to change hour by hour in a more traditional way. In other words, we will have some breezy conditions for sure, but not the strong winds like we saw yesterday that dominated your day. Temperatures in the 30s and 40s down low and the teens and 20s up high. This is very much in line with what we're going to see on an average day this time of year, highs in the upper 60s. So let's show you hour by hour how things change. 40s in the morning, highs in the mid to upper 60s. We're probably going to hit 70 for some spots today with less wind. So you really will feel all of that sunshine later on this afternoon. It's going to be a nice day. Now watch for the inside slider impact. Today it's all about warming up with less wind. Then it starts to dive down, and then on Thursday, right there for the east side of the Sierra with a little bit of spillover, that's where we could see some random late in the day snow flurries up to maybe an inch of snow. It's possible if it really lines up all day long, and then just some sprinkles on the other side. For your foothill forecast, this is specific for you because it is different than the valley floor. We all know that. Temperatures close to 60, less wind also, a mix of sun and clouds, and just a great day overall, but a little bit more mild than the valley floor, which is warming up. Then here we go for the weekend. It's going to be nice. It's going to be warm. And next week, we're going to make our first run at the 80s for all valley locations. Brittany?
My goodness, I can't believe it.